Do you not think it's strange that L. Ron Hubbard died with psych drugs in his blood? I thought the psychs were behind all the problems. L. Ron Hubbard was not a decorated war hero. Everything they tell you about L. Ron Hubbard and all of his greatness is a lie. Exaggerated. Completely and utterly untrue. But of course, you don't go away and actually do the research. No, you take things on face value. You believe whatever the Church of Scientology wants you to believe. That's kind of how a mind control cult works. Just again for the clarification, there are no German psychiatry or pharmaceutical companies funding Anonymous.
Oh, mate.
See this logo here?
Oh, yes.
That's the sign of Satan. Do your research.
Yeah.
And you know the Illuminati?
Yeah.
That's the eye at the top.
Yeah, the triangle on the $1 bill, right?
That's the sign of the Illuminati.
Yeah.
So they're involved in it as well. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the sign of
Interesting.
the Illuminati and Satan.
Yeah.
So that's a satanic symbol.
Very interesting.
So do your research, just type the satanic symbols now.
I will do, mate. I'll certainly have a look. The other thing is, I thought the triangle, I mean, they say that everything stands for something else, but at the end of the day, it wouldn't surprise me if the guy who founded it ripped off things like the Illuminati, pyramid and stuff like this. I don't...
That's the sign of the Illuminati. So they're probably in on it as well. He's probably connected with it.
I'll have a look into that and have a little check. I mean, I doubt the Illuminati are going to be directly involved because it's not in their interest. The thing is, no one benefits really from this organisation apart from the people right at the top.
What it's doing, the Illuminati and the Brotherhood, they're benefiting from it because it's got anything to do with ruining society and everything.
But that's not their objective. They claim their objective is to save the planet. They think that without them, the planet is doomed.
Yeah, but that's what by doing what they're doing, if what you're saying is true, they're doing things then. Anyway, that's a satanic symbol.
Okay, well, no, I'll definitely go away and have a look at that. But no, just look into it yourself, yeah?
Right.
Cheers, dude.
Criminal enterprise. Convicted of fraud in November last year in France, fined over £500,000. Several high-ranking people, members of their church, went to prison for fraud. Now, why would an organisation that's meant to be so pure and good be convicted of fraud in France? Why is your leader, David Miscavige, being sued in the United States? Child labour, slave labour, human trafficking. These are just some of the many wonders of the Church of Scientology. Just Google Scientology to find out more. By all means, have a look on their website. Learn all about the 8 dynamics. It's really riveting stuff. Of course, you do have to note that the second dynamic has changed recently. It's no longer sex and family, it's now creativity, because it makes it a lot easier for David Miscavige if he doesn't have to force female members to have abortions. Guys, you're meant to be the busiest and fastest growing religion on the planet. So-called religion, you're not recognised as one in this country because our Charities Commission is quite wise about you. But you're building density. Where's all the fresh meat? Prison camps. Your gold-based production has barbed wire facing inwards. None of it facing outwards. Why? Because it stops people from escaping. Like Mark Headley. You rammed him off the road in an SUV when he was on a motorbike to try and stop him leaving. And that's all he wanted to do. He just wanted to leave. That's not a crime. Just because Scientology doesn't necessarily work for someone does not make them an enemy, does not make them suppressive. There is no solution, there is no final solution for the human race. Yeah? If you honestly believe that something written 50 years ago by a science fiction writer is somehow going to be applicable and valid for 100% of the people on this planet forever, you've got to be crazy. It doesn't work like that. Socialism, economics, politics, all these things change people. They change what works. But your books don't. Oh no, sorry, that's a lie. Your books do change. In fact, your books change quite a lot. Larry Anderson was so fed up with David Miscavige changing the text and re-releasing everything over and over, Larry Anderson decided to leave, calling the church corrupt and its management too. Larry Anderson left your organisation because of the corruption in management. You guys can believe and do whatever you want, but get rid of Miscavige. That's going to be the first step into getting rid of people like me. If guy is a nutcase. He's gone completely out of control with power. Power corrupts, and absolute power is meant to corrupt absolutely. Who checks David Miscavige's power? Eh? Who keeps him in line? No one. Because he managed to remove everyone who could ever present a threat to him inside the church. And now he can do whatever he likes. Like beating up people, or human trafficking. He can get away with these things because no one inside the Scientology has actually got the balls to stand up and say something. And those who do are kicked out and declared enemies, suppressive people, liars. It's amazing how all of these liars seem to have stories that collaborate with one another, despite the fact they span quite large periods of time and they don't know each other. But all the facts are the same. It's all consistent. Unlike you guys who can't keep a story straight for half a minute. Come on guys, suppressive person on the other side of the street, deploy the leaflet text. Leaflet text, leaflet text. We're going to clear the planet by handing out leaflets. Come on, this is not KSW. Is David Miscavige going to beat you up when he sees my videos of you not helping to clear the planet? It's possible. He might even get his buddy Tommy C to come down and give you a kicking. He's promised that to people before. Sorry, sir.
No worries, dude.
Do you honestly believe that you're the only hope for mankind? How are you helping the planet? How are you helping anyone? If someone doesn't have money, then you're never going to help them. So what about the hundreds of thousands, millions of people who are living in poverty? What's going to happen to them? Eh?
Hello, sir. Just here for a peaceful protest. Have you had a call, or are you just on a patrol? Okay, cool. I haven't, and we normally contact Jim Moore for our monthly protests, but this is just a sort of spontaneous one today. Oh, he's going to take a picture of me, but he's decided not to now because you're here. Yeah, basically just to raise a bit of awareness about the crimes and the abuses of this organisation.
What organisation are you from?
I'm part of a group known as Anonymous.
Anonymous?
Yeah, I've got a card. There you go. Oh, this is what I'm handing out. If you look on the other side, you've got Operation Snow White when they were caught infiltrating the United States government. Biggest ever infiltration of the United States. And Lisa McPherson, one of many people who lost their lives as a result of this organisation, she in particular was actually held in a room with no food or water for 17 days. And there's a lot of other, it's not the belief system we have a problem with. People can believe what they want, but it's the crimes and the abuses that they try and cover up that we protest against.
Right.
So that's what I'm here to do. It's always completely clean. I record everything because they do have a habit of lying and saying things, so everything's kind of documented, and I'm here just peacefully just for a little while. I'll be heading off shortly.
Yeah. Obviously I understand